Today's collectible spot, we are having a look at the Loyal Subjects G.I. Joe, A Real American Hero, Series 1, blind boxes. From the same makers who did the Transformers blind boxes, this is the G.I. Joe Series 1 blind boxes. On the front of the package, not only do you get the really cool 80s starburst effect, but you've got yourself visor Snake Eyes. I was going to say Cobra Commander. Snake Eyes on the front. This has a very retro look to it, and of course, retro equals good with me. Good in my books. Spot took the liberty of actually picking up 5 of these. If you are wondering, of course, where to pick these up, your best bet, I would say, is just check out your local comic book stores. Local comic book stores tend to have a lot of these blind boxes, and especially with the Loyal Subjects, Spot has seen these in stores, the Transformers and whatnot. On the side of the box, let's have a look at some of the characters that make up this set. We've got Duke, Snowjob, Storm Shadow, Cobra Commander, question mark. Although question mark looks like it's got a visor, could it possibly be maybe a Snake Eyes? Maybe first appearance Snake Eyes. On the other side, Snake Eyes, Gun-Ho, Zartan, Destro, and of course some others as well. What I do like on the back of the box, of course, it says G.I. Joe, A Real American Hero, The Loyal Subjects. Not only do you get yourself the proof of purchase, 1 flag point. Oh, if only I saved up enough, I could get myself Super Trooper. Does anybody remember Super Trooper? With the little shiny shield. Yeah, Spot saved that up, and he got himself one. I never got Steel Brigade, but I've saved these points up for many a send-aways. Loyal Subjects have also done it one better by giving us this really neat cutout file card. Now, the file card doesn't actually say anything on it. It just says Loyal Subjects. It also says Hasbro. But, let's move in, zoom the camera in so you can get a better look here. You can follow, you can go to the Loyal Subjects at www.loyalsubjects.com. You can also go to facebook.com/theloyalsubjectsco. You can go to twitter.com/loyalsubjects, Instagram, the Loyal Subjects, and character design, all of these by Les Shetko. Les Shetko. I tip my hat to you, sir. Now, before, as general rule of thumb it goes on this channel, Spot dribbles on for a little bit and then finally opens it up. Hilarity does ensue most of the time. I'm really thinking I'd like to get a Snake Eyes. Now, of course, I've got 5 of them here. I'd love to get Snake Eyes, flipping around on the other side, Cobra Commander. If those 2 things are met, my mission is done, and knowing is half the battle. I would also maybe like Storm Shadow, but Cobra Commander at least. Hail Cobra Commander, the great snake rules forever. Which I think was Pyramid of Darkness. Spot's going to try to reference a few more G.I. Joe things in this review. In the meantime, I'm going to need myself a knife and reaching into the black hole. No sound effects required, though. I got myself Hank. And I think all we need to do first is open up this first box. A little bit of glue. Glue makes for keeping the box sealed, for keeping fingers out. Now, I have noticed this one versus, say, this one right here. This one actually has a weight to it. I don't know if that equals anything. I might just be making up stuff. Gonna move that to the side. We got ourselves a foil baggie that says G.I. Joe Series 1. And let's open up the first bag, see what we got. Yo-Joe. And for starters, we got ourselves Hooded Cobra Commander. That's a good way to start. That's a good way to start. Domed Cobra Commander, one better, but Hooded Cobra Commander is where it's at. Now, I wonder which one is Hooded Cobra Commander. It could be either one of these, question mark, which is 1 out of 20, or 1 out of 24. Either way, it doesn't really matter to me. Hooded Cobra Commander. Articulation, their head does rotate, or Cobra Commander's head rotates left and right, and rotates back and forth in the arms. I don't see as if Cobra Commander actually comes with any accessories. So let's have a look. Peering into the bag. Hello? Hello? No, nothing's in there. It'd be pretty scary, actually, if the bag talked back. But once again, the Loyal Subjects does an amazing job on the paint. Now, of course, I look at this and I think mail-away Cobra Commander, mail-away hooded Cobra Commander, which, if you remember, had different coloring. It was a little bit darker than domed Cobra Commander. Spot, you know a lot about G.I. Joe. I do. I know a lot about G.I. Joe, and I know a lot about giraffes, neither of which have any relativity to one another, but that's where we're going. Hooded Cobra Commander, I like it. I like it a lot. Let's see who's going to join the Commander. Destro would be ideal. Maybe Zartan too, and they could plot. You know how it goes. Oh, hey, we got something extra in this one. This might have potentially given away what we got inside. I see a knapsack, and I also see a gun. That also looks to me like that's Gun-Ho's outfit. That's Gun-Ho's accessories. That's what I'm thinking. Let's open it up and further find out who's inside this bag. If you were to guess it's the Tootsie Roll Owl, that would not even be close. I don't even know where you would have got that from. But we got ourselves Gun-Ho. Loves his gumbo. Poor man defending the BET. Oh boy. Good for nothing, Lieutenant Falcon. Sure, he might say Jinx is jinxed, but really, if you were just manning your post, certainly everyone would still break in. Nemesis Enforcer would still take the BET. Or Serpentor. It was actually Serpentor that they were taking, wasn't it? There's the knapsack. It just pegs into the back there. They did, yeah. They actually took they took Serpentor and then injured 3 good men. That's a good looking roadblock. Oh, not roadblock. Gun-Ho. He's got a very large gun too. I like the fact that he has a knapsack. Of course, the rotation still in the head and rotation still in the arms. Gun-Ho, looking good. Gun-Ho. Not sure how he would translate into a live-action movie. You probably couldn't just give him, you know, just some open shirt guy with a vest. He would look like somebody from the Village People. Let's open up the next box and see what we got. Come on, Cobra Commander. Spot, you already got a Cobra Commander. No, domed Cobra Commander. Come on, domed Cobra Commander. This one actually has accessories. You know what? I'm not even going to look. I'm not even going to look, because I know as soon as I see the accessories, Spot's going to know exactly who it is. I already have a feeling it's who I think it is. And we got ourselves Ninja. Ninja's not something Spot knows as much about when it comes to G.I. Joe. Now wait a minute, this comes with, I don't know what's going on here. This comes with a gun. That's Cobra Commander's gun, although this is not Cobra Commander. It's a little ninja guy. I'm going to guess Slice. I know that's completely wrong. I think it's just a Cobra Ninja. Again, head rotation left and right, arms rotate. And I guess that one is 1 out of 48. 1 out of 48. Oh, and actually, you know what it is? Spot's being ridiculous. This gun was with Cobra Commander. You see, this is what's going on here. We're just going to take the gun, like so, pull it out of the bag, and put it with its rightful owner. Let's get everybody in check. I guess I looked in the bag. I didn't realize the accessories were in the box. Cobra Commander's got his weapon, check. Gun-Ho's got his weapon, check. Cobra Ninja will soon have his weapon. He's got a couple of katana blades. 2 of them, actually. That actually counts as a couple. If he had 3, that starts going into few territory. Few really can encompass so many things. You could really have 4 or 5 of them, and they'd still really be a few. I guess when you start getting to 6, then you start looking at half a dozen. It's all irrelevant stuff that really makes no sense right now. But he does come with his sheath, his little holder for his katana. You can peg it into the side, sizes, like that. Then we're going to put the first sword in. Actually, some nice detailing on the sword as well. Going to take it, slide it in like so. And his shorter blade, let's actually put it in his hand. We need this ninja equipped for whatever may be coming its way. There you go, right there. Ninja. I'm going to put that right there. We're doing pretty good for mystery ones. That's 2 out of the 3. And as Meatloaf would say, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Although we've got ourselves, Uh-oh, that tells me I think we've got another duplicate. Spot was really convinced he was going to get a Cobra Commander. I really, to some extent, have gotten a Cobra Commander. Really thought I was going to get a domed Cobra Commander. Figured to myself, started getting a little cocky. Spot thought to himself, oh, come on, I got 5 of them. There's no way I'm not going to get a Cobra Commander. Odds are dwindling fast. But we got ourselves a really cool gun-ho. Once again, he's got like a clone. Really, if you wanted to, you could pretend that was Zartan. And the last box of the Loyal Subjects Series 1. Let's open this up. And let's just have a look at the gun. Let's have a look at the gun and... Oh, no. I was going to say, let's have a look at the gun and try to figure out who it is. But I guess by flipping around, we kind of already know who that is. You're going to guess faceless guy or bodiless guy. You're wrong. Open it up. And inside, we've got ourselves Zartan. He's an interesting looking Zartan. He's a little bit different than what we got in the cartoon. Still got his hood, which really was up for debate. Oh, and also, just as a little side note, I don't know if anybody ever used to read Toy Fair magazine, this guy right here, this guy, wrote into Toy Fair asking them about Cobra Commander's hood, or Zartan's hood. And I asked whether it was hair or if it was a hood. Sometimes it looked like hair, sometimes it looked like a hood. I really didn't know. They answered my question. It's in Toy Fair magazine. Let the hunt begin. You guys can find it. Let's get the gun opened up here. Just like so. I like this one. This was a nice big old rifle. That's what we need, more rifles. Also looks like he's got himself, of course, the gun-ho face. Open up the bag like so. It's actually a foamy material. It's not what I was expecting. I thought it was just going to be a sticker, but well played. And actually, it's not really gun-ho. It's the guy that came with Zartan when you bought Zartan. It would just go like this over his face, just like so. But it looks like it is a sticker. It is adhesive, so if you can take it if you want, and you can just stick it onto Zartan's face, like so. And you got Zartan au disguise, avec disguise au français. Personally, though, I would just prefer him with the regular Zartan face. Let's give him his big, very large gun. A little sniper scope there. And there you have Zartan. Pretty cool indeed. Spot's very happy with all of these, actually. I think still my favorite, probably going to have to go with Cobra Commander. Hooded Cobra Commander, you rock. Really, all of these rock extremely, extremely cool toys. Again, if you are interested in picking up any of these, and you're asking yourself, well, Spot, I want to see if I can pick up some of these. Where can I go? The destination you would want to go is the comic book stores. Check out your local comic book stores, and you can a lot of times find pieces like this. Today's Collectible Spot, on the other hand, we were having a look at the Loyal Subjects G.I. Joe, a Real American Hero, Series 1 blind boxes. Stay tuned. Spot's going to have more collectible spots around the corner, so stay tuned for those. Thanks for watching. See you next time.